Hi there, my name is Jack Moser. I am a senior at the University of Denver. I am an international business and marketing major, double major, and I'm just going to be going over the lessons I learned from the wine industry and how data driven it is and how it works, because I thought it was a really interesting seminar I went to today. So essentially, there was these four people. They were all high ups in big wine industries, and one in pharmaceutical. It was really cool to see because I'm in a wine class right now at University of Denver, so I definitely saw it early and was like, yeah, I definitely want to go to this. And I went with my friend as well because he's also in the class with me back at Denver. So it was really cool to see actually kind of like more on the business side of the wine industry rather than just like knowing about wines. So I thought that was really cool. Essentially, they were talking about how just data gives the best customer recommendations and know what your customer wants. They try and keep like their feedback very simple at First Leaf, which is like a subscription base where you pay monthly and then you get boxes of wine every month or like I'm not sure exactly what it was. I'll have to look that up later. But essentially, yeah, they do that and you just kind of get new wines, you try new things out, or you can like put in, if you know you like a Gewürztraminer, then you can put in a Gewürztraminer. If you like a cab, you can put in a cab. Like that's just normal how they run it. So I think it was really cool. And essentially what they do for the wine is that for each of them you can rate them, and it's legit. She said it's the best thing you want to do to make people actually fill it out is make it so simple. And they have two buttons. It is a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and then a little comment section if you want about it. And essentially, the obviously they collect that data. They see what wines people are liking, see what they don't like, and then they're using AI after they see what you're putting for like if you're liking a lot of like similar wines or something. Um, they have AI that's like grouping them together and then making suggestions for you, and it's actually like working. A lot of people are like, "Oh, this is actually like a wine that um, I enjoyed that was recommended to them from AI." So I think it was really cool that like they can. It's making it much more seamless. They were saying to use their feedback, which is obviously helping their company. You always want feedback, and how they kind of do that is that they have like a DNA code for a lot of their wines, like just for First Leaf, which is like made through their AI program as well, and it can kind of like pick out similar DNA codes, and that's how it knows which wine. It's not like saying like, oh, you like this wine because of this flavor. Well, that's what the DNA codes are. That's what the DNA codes are for. But it'll just spit out like a code of what they would like, and then that turns into what the wine actually is. So it's really cool how it's like everything's like coded properly. You can see everything. Makes a lot of sense. Um, People like who want to experiment benefit greatly off of this, you know? Like if you like the one thing, sure, that's great. So you stick with your one thing, you're a happy customer. But if you want to experiment and try new things, these AI tools, especially like built into First Leaf, like that is a massive aid for a lot of people who are like, oh, I'm not really big on wines. This is what I know. This is all I can kind of do right now. But um, like the AI can be like, oh, well, you should try this if you want to like explore more regions, explore more options, explore more DOCs, everything like that. So that was really cool. And they want to actually like transfer. There was one gentleman, Oz Dormier was his name. They wanted to transfer this type of AI, this like helper and feedback tool to like make suggestions to other industries. He was in the medical field and he was saying it'd be really cool if somehow that can be used like fully. He didn't know, he wasn't exactly sure how. A couple people in the crowd had ideas, so maybe he'll go back to the drawing board and see all that. But no, it was really cool. I enjoyed the talk a lot, especially coming from a background now taking a wine class. So I'm a little more educated than I definitely was 6 months ago. So it's pretty awesome to see how much I actually like learned from it, and it was cool to see like the business side of like the wine production, the wine industry, and seeing like especially how AI, that you would never think that wineries are now using AI, but I mean everything is now. It's the way the world's going, so you just kind of have to adapt with everything. But yeah, overall, great talk. I enjoyed it a lot. I had to drop a little bit early from it, but had to run to another meeting, another event, which I'm going to talk about right now because it was awesome. Thank you.